Hello, hi, it's Heather here from Willy Shape. Welcome back if you're returning, and hello if you're new, you're more than welcome here. This is a channel all about cross stitch. So if you're into that or interested in it in any way, welcome. This week I haven't really been up to very much. I'm going to show you what I've been working on, which isn't very much, but I do have 2 new starts, so that's something. I also am doing, or in whatever you want to say, Spring Mingle. So I'm going to talk about that. Just the wee bit I've been in with so far. But as I say, other than that, I haven't been stitching a lot this week. So I think I'll just get into it and let you see what I've been working on. Well, I'll start off actually who I've been watching. As usual, just keep stitching. I've been watching that channel, and mainly CrossStitch. I've been watching her as well, and she's quite new, but her channel's just very good. She does like stitch alongs and stuff, but while you're actually sitting, there's just the background noise of her house. As I messaged her for, she answered one of my questions. I'm sorry, I'm saying she, I actually can't remember her name, I'm so sorry. But, or I could, let me see, 1 wee second. No, it's not on our Instagram. No. But she just has her house noises just around, and as I says, it's just like sitting in a friend's house stitching with them and chatting away. It's lovely, really is. So please go check her out. Okay, this week I've been mainly working on very little, as I said. I'm going to show you this one first because I want to get it out of the road. I didn't take it off this, but it is, if you watched last week's video of my what parade, you'll have seen the couple that I'm going to show you here, but there is a wee bit more done to them. So this one here is Christmas Village, and I've been working on it a wee while. Now I have this bit here is what I've done extra, or over this side is what has been done extra from last week. I'll pop that maybe up behind it, might let you see it a wee bit better. So I've got a wee bit done in it, and I plan to work on this one today, hopefully. So it's that one there. And as I say, I put it onto the scroll frame last week. Yes, after I done the whip parade, I put it onto the scroll frame. It's not very tight at the sides, I know, so it's not. So I could do with either stitching, just putting a stitch around the sides, or trying to get clamps of some sort. But I did think I tried these. In case anybody's wondering, these are I'm sorry, I'm just getting to, it's that time of my life. I'm hitting that age and my brain fog is awful at the minute. Words for anything just don't come as easily anymore. These are, you know what's going on in my head at the minute? Summer and towels. Beach towels. That's what I'm after. These are beach towel pegs, clips. And I got these off, it was either Amazon or eBay. I can't remember what. I have it down here, and actually I'm not showing you. And they're great for just any excess material, because there's a wee bit of excess in that one, and then I've just put felt around it so they don't mark it, because I had them on something else and I realised they were leaving a peg mark that you would even get on clothes. They were leaving that sort of mark on the material, so I put that wee bit of felt, and I'm hoping that remedies that, or it seems to have anyway. So that's that. As I say, words might not always come to me. I have pictures in my head, the words no. So apologies. I'll take coffee, that always helps. Can't make it any worse. Okay, next, as I said, I showed this last week and I couldn't remember if I had stitched on it after. If I did, it was very, very little. So this one hasn't really changed. It's Hands Across the Sea. Amy McCann, 1831. So that's that one so far. And I was enjoying that when I got back into it again, so I think there will be more done on that, so there will. So I'm enjoying that, and as I say, what I was working on was the tree and the butterfly here. So say I was enjoying that again, and now with the brighter, well, I do have a light, but I like natural light. I think we all probably like the natural light. So now with summer and whatnot, I'm hopefully I'll get to work on this one a little bit more. So that's all the older ones I've been working on, and I started 2 new ones. These are both from just CrossStitch. One is from an older Halloween magazine, and one of them, I'll show you, this one is from the new magazine. I'm going to need something behind this because I'll just pop that. Sorry, I'm going to have to get a board. So that's that one I'm working on, and it is Sip Hooray, and it's by Cute Embroidery by Kate. So we have that one there, and it is, well, you'll see from the picture, 3 summer drinks, and I thought that would actually be really nice for the kitchen, so it would be. So I'm going to work on that one. Yeah, no, I think I'll maybe work on that wee one, that a bit today whenever I'm maybe on Spring Mingle, because I do have all the colours for it. That was the story yesterday. So that is it again. And this is 16 count, just plain white Ada, and the DMC called for, which is, I got them all online. The next one I'm going to show you, I don't know what happened. Sorry, that's that one. Over and done with. Right, the next one I'm going to show you, it was a bit of a haul because it hadn't come in my last video, but I ended up, it come just a couple of days after that. So it was this fabric is being used, which is beautiful, and I don't know if the camera will do it any justice. It's a Lakeside fabric, one of their own fabrics, pomegranate. Now the only mistake I made, I for some reason thought it was 18 count, and when it come, I was looking to see and realised it was 14 count. I don't know why or how I done that, but I don't mind. Actually, I like the colour so much. I went, no, it doesn't matter. So it is from the 2024 Halloween Just CrossStitch magazine. Just cover this bit at the bottom just in case it's shown, but I don't think you can maybe do much with it. And it is that one there. Didn't even see what you called it. Magic Bean Café. So I thought it was lovely. Because as you can see, I have loads of tabs. And now that I've went through it again, there's ones where I've went, I don't know actually why I tabbed that. And there's other ones where it's like, I really like that one now, so I might do that. So that was one of them. Again, it's another one for the kitchen. As I say, that was 14 counts, so it's going to be bigger than what I was looking at. I was looking to do it with a nice background on board, with a nice background and whatnot. I can still do it on that. It is obviously, it's just going to be bigger, but I think I'll wait now to see how big it actually turns out, and if it even just needs to be framed, it'll be framed. But I'll get to showing it to you now. So as I say, this is a lakeside fabric and it's a printed fabric. So you have obviously the colour on the front and then it's just plain white in the back. But it does the job and nobody's looking at the back. So that is my start on it. Now there is a bit of a story with the colours in this one. Colours are all fine, nothing to do with anything in the magazine, but me. And as I say, brain fog at the minute is rampant, and I, of course, went through my list, ticked off colours that I already had in my box, that were ready bobbinated and everything, ready to go. Ordered all the colours I thought. Great, they come along, Lakeside come along with that, bobbinating them up, and then I started going through, right, that's that 3110, 317, 413, I have all that there, and I come to 783, and I thought, all right, that was one I had in my box. Went, picked it out of the box, and it was green. Didn't think anything of it, because I don't know, because I was doing up both of them, I knew there was green in that one, so I sort of never thought. It was green. And then I started to put the colours in, like, oh, there's no green in this. And looked, no, definitely not the right colour. Then I thought, right, I've put this with something else. Looked, no. I hadn't ordered, some reason, 782. Or 783, sorry. So I thought, I'll try 782. I had it. Brought it out and I thought, yeah, no, that'll do, that'll be fine. It'll do, it's close enough. So the 783 is green. Yes, 783 is green in that I have marked up. 783 is not green. It's yellow. It's a yellow. Because I've Googled it and everything. So I don't know what has happened. I've obviously just put, when I've been bobbinating away, I've just put it in the wrong bobbin. But so I don't have 783. 782 ended up, when I went to put it, it was too dark to go with it. It just didn't look right. So I thought, no, I have to get 783. So on a mission yesterday, I decided I'd go to Ballymena. So me and the husband went down there. Sort of made a morning of it, so that was dead on. Went in to the craft store down there. They have a lovely craft store down there. Everything you need if you're wool, if you quilt. They had a lot of artificial flowers. They seem to do a lot with like wreaths and stuff. If you want to make wreaths, they have the what do you make a wreath on, that sort of thing. They've lots and lots of different things, but unfortunately CrossStitch, threads, anything like that is minimal of what they have, but they have so much of everything else. You can't have everything in a craft shop, and I know that with having a craft shop you just can't have everything in it for everybody, or you would have a Hobby Lobby. It's that sort of way. And private companies, small businesses just can't do that. They can't compete with that. But went in anyway, thinking they had DMC. Marched over to the thread, seen it a mile off. Wasn't thinking. Got my phone out, was looking for it. Sort of made a list. I says, right, well, I might as well get a few threads. Looked, got the phone out, seen, and I just happened to go up, and I went, oh, that's not DMC, it's Anchor. It's Anchor. So I couldn't get my DMC thread. I looked and I said, it just dawned on me when I looked up and I was like, I think I remember being here before and having to convert. This was a good few years ago. And I was like, oh, I can't even remember. But I was like, I don't think they do DMC. And they had the tapestry threads and they were all Anchor. And everywhere I looked was Anchor. The more I looked, the more I seen Anchor. I was like, they don't have DMC. So I didn't get my DMC thread. That is the whole end of that whole story. That's the final result of that. I didn't get my DMC, so I'm gonna have to go online and order it. I am hoping, and I keep hoping, I'm wishing to get my own DMC thread that I can sell in the shop. But it does cost quite a bit to bring that into the shop. So it's taken a while, a bit longer than I thought, because there's always so much other lovely stuff that comes out that I sort of go, well, that would be lovely in the shop. But that's always the way. But as I say, having to buy it online, but that's not a bad thing either, because of other things with Spring Mingle. But I guess I'm going to be shopping today, so there is going to be a haul. But no, that was that one. So that is the Magic Bean Café, and that is how far I've got with it. Again, it's another one hopefully I'll work on, because actually the 783 that I do need, it's like highlighting around the words. So that yellow, I'm hoping you're seeing that, because there's times I look at it like there, it is perfect, but then I sort of go over here and it's harder to see. It's just the light, obviously. It's just the light. So I'm hoping you are seeing that well. But it's not the main colour, so I can work on, and then it sort of highlights around it with another colour. So that is it. That is both of my new starts. After all that story. That is everything I've worked on this week. Ooh, bit of an avalanche. I'll set that there. So that, as I say, is all my stitching for this week. Okay, next thing on my list, I'm going to do new releases over the past couple of weeks, which there has been quite a few. So I've just picked a few out of it that I've liked. They're all beautiful, but these are ones that I think are nice too. First of all, we'll start off. It's Littlehouse Needleworks, and it's Midnight in the Garden. So it is a cute little one, and on that fabric, I think it's beautiful. On that blue, dark blue, I think it is. I'm hoping that that's what's showing up there. It's lovely. Actually, you know, can bring it up on my phone. But if my phone would cooperate with me, and then I would know what you're looking at as well as me. I have looked at it. Yes, it is in blue. It's lovely. And the white house on it. I knew there was a house, I just wasn't 100% sure the colour of it. So that is beautiful. Lovely summery one. The next is, now I had to Google how to pronounce this. ABC Darien in Red by Yasmin Made with Love. I hope I've pronounced that right. It's lovely. Sampler style. The as you can see up the side, the pattern, so I don't know, I wouldn't say it's floral. It looks like leaves, but I don't know. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that's another one. It was coming out on the 1st of May, so that one's already out. Next on the list is so colourful and beautiful. It is by Tidy Patterns, and it is Colour Bloom Explosion, which just explains it, absolutely. And beautiful, so nice. So we have it, and then we have, there is 2 new releases, and it is part of, sorry, I'm just going to read this out so I do know that I have it right. It is Everglades Ecoregion series, and this is by Pigeon Coop Designs. So it's part of the Everglades Ecoregion series, and there is 2 in this, as you can see, and they are called Roseate Spoonbill and Alligator Creek. Both the colours in these are gorgeous. The colours of that Alligator Creek is so nice. I just don't know. I'm going to have to live to him about, I don't know, 600-700 I think we're going up to now, because there's just so much coming out. And as I was on with the Spring Mingle last night, I was on Meet the Maker. I do have a few of hers as it is, I'll talk about that, but oh my word, after this there is going to be shopping done. But I'll leave that till after this. So the last one on the new releases that have been released up to this date is Snag Lantern, and it is by Boomerang Stitches. Boomerang Stitches. Amenity over there. It's just so cute, and the colours, it's just how she can pick out the colours as well. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's all the new releases. We then have, I have notes, and they're actually not going too bad this week. So we also have a few that I picked up of ones that are coming soon, still to be released, they're coming soon. The first one we have is from the Artsy Housewife, and as usual, stunning. This is Flora, florals on the head. This is Flora, and it's part of 3 new releases that are coming. This is the only one that's been released so far that I could see. It's beautiful, lovely owl, and that border is stunning, absolutely stunning. Excuse me. The next one is by Jan Hicks Creates. Now, as you can see, there's just a wee bit of these ones. So there is a summer sampler and Kaleidoscope. Both the colours in these they're just summer. They're just screaming summer. Lovely blues, pinks, and then the florals of the other one. I think that would probably be the summer sampler. It's beautiful, so delicate looking with all the little flowers on it. So that's really nice. And the last one, and it's another sneak peek, so we don't have a full picture of it either, is by Teresa Kogurt, sorry, and it's Be Ye Ready. And it's, again, stunning, but then it's by Teresa, so. And again, it's coming soon. Oh, she's hoping for a June release on that one. She's hoping for a June release on it, so still a wee while yet, but not that long either. We'll soon get round to it. So that is all the new releases and the coming soon. So I hope you've seen something there, for I definitely did. And the bank account will get a wee bit of a shake up, and as I say, after I get onto the computer and get clicking around a bit. So the next thing on my list is, I have to write everything down or it just goes out my head. So the next thing is Spring Mingle. Okay, so I've been talking about the Spring Mingle all through this. Spring Mingle, it's by Lindy Stitches. She does different ones throughout the year. So there is going to be like a midsummer one, I think. There's another one, and then there's the Jingle Ball at the end, or in December. I think it's the first weekend in December the Jingle Ball is this year. There is one around October, and I can't remember what it's called, and then there's a midsummer one as well. But this is the Spring Mingle. So it's just like a massive Zoom call in a way, but you have different parts to it. So you can go in and meet people and stitch along with people. That bit I haven't done yet, so I can't comment too much on it, or what way that works, because I was going to do it yesterday, and of course Saturdays being Saturdays, I ended up doing everything but it. But I do hope to get onto it today, this afternoon, and into tonight. It finishes tonight. Well, it finishes for us at 5 o'clock Monday morning. It is an American, so it started and finishes in American time, but it just keeps running, so you can jump in and out as and when you want to. But she also has Meet the Makers. There's different ones. She has classes as well on it. There's different things you can take part in, whip things and stuff. But there was Meet the Maker. So last night was Counting Puddles. So it was Lindsay from it. It was brilliant. So it was an hour, just over an hour. And we got to see all of Lindsay's patterns. Ones that are released, ones that aren't released, as in ones that she's maybe done previously, and just for whatever reason they haven't been released. And even we've seen a sneak peek of ones that are to come as well. So it was really interesting. You heard how Counting Puddles come along, even how she come with the name, which was so cute. But they were really, really, really good. So tonight, from 10 to 11, it is in UK time, Boomerang Stitches is doing it. So it's Amity from it is the special guest on, so I'll be on that one as well. And as I says, the more Lindsay went through, and it'll be the same with Amity as well, it's just, oh my word, that is beautiful. Oh, I didn't know about that one. Oh, that's new. I'll add that to the basket on the list. So goodness knows what I'm going to end up coming out with tonight. But Lindsay's, her patterns are spectacular. Now I've a few, and I have them in the shop as well, and I have a few in my own stash. I have the Frolicking Foxes, which a few videos ago you'll have seen it as part of my chart stash. So cute, so cute. As I say, there's just so much. But as I say, I hope to get on to the lobbies and whatnot today and do a bit of stitching with ones and just get to chat, because other than this and on Instagram, there's nobody around here that does stitching, or that I'm aware of, and it can be quite a lonely hobby at times, because you're just sitting in your living room stitching by yourself. I am anyway. I maybe have whoever on the TV watching Flosstubes or whatnot, but it's different to actually being able to speak to people in real time, stitching away, showing what they're doing, whatnot. So I'm sort of looking forward to it. Nervous, but looking forward to it, because I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not an overly outgoing person. But I am trying. So that is Spring Mingle. As I say, that finishes tonight, so it does, but there's more coming. So if any details, it's Lindy Stitches, organises these all. and just check out her page, her website. I think it's on, yeah, it will be on our website, and have a wee smooch round and see what you think, and you can buy a ticket for it. So that is that. That is more or less everything that I have stitchy. The only thing I have left is a shop update. So hopefully, as most of you know, I have a CrossStitch shop. It is woollywoolysheepsheep.co.uk. Lots and lots of patterns in it, more common. But this week I have got dimension kits. The majority of them are gold kits, so they're an 18 count. I have a couple of normal kits, so they're in 14. I'm afraid this is going to fall. I'll set that there. So I just want to show you what I have in. I'm hoping there isn't too much glare of these. These are all up in the shop. At the minute in the shop, I'm only posting within the UK. It's to do with taxes. Not taxes. Taxes. And stuff that you have to set up when you start selling to Europe or America and stuff. That brain power just isn't there at the minute, so it's just the UK, but hopefully it won't be the near future, but hopefully in the future I will get around to getting that all set up and sussed out. But the first one is Littlehouse. These are the petite ones. So Littlehouse, I'm hoping there's no glare of that. If it is, you'll not see it at all, but I'll find that out. So that, with those colours, I really do actually, I do like that. I love houses and I love doors. When we're on holidays, my husband is just trailed around and I'm there taking photographs of doors. And my phone, even I was showing a friend at work, going through holiday photographs, and she even turned around and she goes, you like doors, don't you? And I was like, yeah, I do. I just don't get the doors. And mainland Europe, their doors are fabulous. Over here, they're UPVC, all the same. Next one is the little gift shop. So we have that one, with those colours, lovely Christmassy one. And these are all 6x6, so they're not huge, but there is a good bit of work in them. And the next one is coffee shop. I always like this one myself as well. I like them all. That's why I got them. And that's the colours. And then the next few, don't know what that is. These are the bigger ones. So I'll just make sure, yeah. Yeah, these are all different sizes, so there's not, but these two are the gold collection. So this is Wintertime Fairy. She is stunning. Now I would, this one, I've actually been looking at her and going, you might have to be done. This one is, oh, it's so cute and gorgeous, as Blissful Moments. It is beautiful. There actually was one with beach huts, and I did order, no, sorry, I didn't order it. It was out of stock. It was stunning. You see, for the summertime, oh my glory, it was gorgeous. So I'm keeping an eye out for it. And then we have these two. These are just the normal dimension kits. Christmas tea. So you probably have seen the stack of cups, the normal stack of cups. So this is the Christmas stack. Again, beautiful. And these two are on 14 count. So they are, where the other two are an 18 count. And this one is Forks and Feathers. So we have that one there. Beautiful. I love the little wren. I love the wren. I love wrens. We have one or two out in the back garden, and they are just So cute, so cute. So that's everything for this week. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. If you could give it a wee thumbs up, if you could comment, it would be great. And if you haven't subscribed, please think of subscribing as well. But that's everything. Until next week, and I'll see you then. Bye.